Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship round of 32 match between Crystal Hunter and Kopecz. This is game one of a best of three series. We've got Crystal Hunter with the, what's this? What's the word for this? Scarlet? Maybe? Skaven? And Kopecz with a green and black orcs. Velahopia has decreed that orcs are the favourite in this matchup. However, no, he didn't. He did complete the opposite. He said Skaven should win. I disagreed, but now I remember this team. He's got 3 goblins, so I'm back to Skaven being the favourite in this matchup. And then also, you know, I think I'd favour Chunter as well. I can tell you that Chunter is from the Netherlands and qualified through the official, that is Season 9 play-ins, whereas Kopecz is from France, qualified through the playoffs Season 8 and with a direct ticket. So there you go. It's Dice Lord Red. Yeah, Dark Elves get hit and run, which is crazy, but they've only got 2 blitzers, which is pretty rubbish. This guy did best Diomed. He did, that's very true, but it was not Diomed's greatest moment, was it, running out of time and stuff? Buckled under the pressure, but yeah, you know, obviously Kopecz played his part in that pressure, didn't he? Finished second out of Diomed's group. Chunter, of course, won his group, beating me in the process, the absolute Dice Lord. Wasn't, you know, say that, you know, Chunter didn't do anything wrong versus me, right? He just, I left the 4+ cage dive on that I shouldn't have, and then he rolled all the dice. Is what it is. Decent anti-blitz setup, not the best, but decent. Love the, honestly, I do love the on the ball and Mr. Throw. It stops like the worst case scenarios, right, of the corners that you can't get to, or even the sidelines that you can't get to. You can just go and get them and get off the sideline as well. Pretty nice. Hello, Pirate Bear. But man, do I hate 3 goblins. I think this is terrible. So I'm not a fan of the build overall. But yes, he did qualify out of Diomed's group, so. And contributed to Diomed not qualifying, so. Knocking out Diomed, so yeah. Pretty crazy, isn't it? But then it is Blood Bowl, so. Yes, Kopecz, yeah. Can finally stream loads of Blood Bowl. Oh, he snaked the pickup. He snaked the secure the ball, and well, Chunter's probably gonna give this a little scatter, isn't he, and see if he gets super lucky, which he might. He may well get super lucky on a scatter here. I wouldn't bet against it. If I know anything about Chunter, it's that he's an absolute dice lord, but, you know, honestly, he did about the best he could here. Kopecz, didn't he, have the gap in front, so it didn't, you know, if these had all been won back, then he could have failed the pickup and they could have failed it and they could have come out straight away for the Rats. They are committing the guard for a 3D on the first hit. Eats a lino. No. Wait, or is that a gutter? Is that one of his skill? Is that his skillless gutter? Oh my god, it was. Not a problem. Well, that was the opposite of a Dice Lord scatter, wasn't it? Mr. Catch. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. now his rogue gets splattered. Never in doubt, Mr. Throw. The thrower has on the ball. Yes, Kopecz, I did wonder. So that you can go and pick up the ball. I really like it. I genuinely really like it. Now, obviously, I wouldn't take it because I'd be taking like Mighty Blow and Guard and stuff. But I actually took it on my Orc roster for Euroball, right? When the other skills were limited, I did take on the ball on that as a decent option. Why is the Orc Thrower referred to as Mr. Throw? Well, Miko Selva, in Blood Bowl 2, many moons ago, there was a guy who was playing ladder, and all of his names were default except the thrower, who he had named Mr. Throw. And that just, you know, just tickled everybody's fancy that, you know, this guy was like the one player that he thought was the hero of the team was his thrower, the literal worst player that he should never have taken. So, tricky, isn't it? It's actually kind of tricky. Oh my god, he opens with a Troll Vomit. Absolutely the correct play rather than the 3 dice. Beautiful. Can't fail, right? Couldn't turn over. Gets the guard in. So this is only a 1D at the moment, but he can push him onto there and then clear him. Very nice. No. No, he could have... I was going to blitz him with him. Okay. I think I preferred pushing onto here and then punching him there. And then that would have given you this hit, wouldn't it? With the Goblin. The Goblin could have followed, then you could have hit with block. But this chain is interesting. That frees the tackler, doesn't it, onto there. You can then punch with guard. Or maybe the Mighty Blow. Where is the ball going though? This is the problem versus Chunter, isn't it? You do all of this and you do have to worry about the ball. You take your 17 hits that he gives your 11 players, and then you're like, right, how do I, what do I do with the ball? This is pretty decent. Yeah, that was the obvious square for that, isn't it? I think you hit the gutter first, so that you can just take the board down, right? And then if he wrestles you, he wrestles you. Do you dodge? No, so there's potential chains on, but not easy.
Imagine being so fucking obsessed with rats that you're about to go on a holiday and you can't even fucking qualify with the team. You just decide to play more fucking rats. What the fuck? Why the fuck would anyone play that much fucking rats? Jesus Christ.
Removed a player already. What a world to be living in. This is game 1, Pirate Bear. The giveaway is game 1, written on the screen. Sorry, I can't help myself. Nope, he's blitzing with a gutter, which gets us chain. Here. And then he's going to uphill, is it? 2, 3, yeah, uphill. Gets the push. Flip me. Do you shoot a play, guys? Yes. Now the problem he's got is, of course, that there's 2 guards on him. But his guard can run all the way around, probably. No, he's not. He's just going to go for the 2 into 1. Gets the full pow. Of course he does. And the cats. Oh, God. Oh, God. And he's got a gut runner here. That was a nice chain though, wasn't it? It was a nice chain, spotting that angle. That was the thing. The problem is I was thinking of like just blocks and stuff rather than the double chain. Well, I did see obviously the gut runner, but I thought it's hard to get the assist for him. But he just went with the uphill, which is fair enough. So if you're going for the uphill, then it's obviously easy to do that. You can dodge this line right off at the end, can't you? Literally no chance of any of that failing. And this guy goes there, probably. Oh, like maybe here. That's not bad, is it?
A blacklist dodge!
Okay. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yes, Christopher B. Yeah, I would have liked to have done it without an uphill. But obviously it was worth it even with the uphill, wasn't it? As it worked, as it turned out. As it turned out. And it was a 2 into 1 as well, which was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? But as it worked out, it was a brilliant play. Because it worked. Are we going to go for the the troll blitz? Vomit? Double rush vomit? No. Just boring blocks. Double rush for 3D. I guess you could stand this guy up and like do something with the first one, put him there or whatever. Put him on the Roger so that you can dodge this one off afterwards. No, put the troll on the Roger and then this guy on him. Problem is, in play, out of play, it's all better for the rats, isn't it? Oh God. Oh, I think he probably should have put. I don't know. Maybe that's all right. And then he uphills the Roger, lovely jubbly. And AV break. Oh my God, Apo maybe? Question mark. Errata. The funny thing is, because of his janky build with the 3 goblins, he can actually foul this Roger. He's got a bit of positional stress though, to not really be able to do that. He could have not Apple because he could have thought, you know, he's not going to need him for the 1 turn, right? Like, that's the thing. Nah, He's just gonna run back in here and just have an offense now. He's just gonna run back and have an offense. Oh dear, flippin' rats. Gorbops. There's a chance he doesn't run back because there's a chance, you know, he tunnel visions into the score here because he's going forward. But surely, okay. I mean, I hate this. You could have blitzed with block, right? You could have stood this guy up and blitzed with block here. He's going to come back all the way back to here. He's got to. There's surely he has to just come back. But if he snakes, it sucks. But there's no getting around that, is there? Oh, the handoff. Oh, and he's gonna go over the other side or something. I'm not a fan of that. I think just running back was lovely. He gets an extra hit here, doesn't he? Which is good. And this is in the way of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rush. But he can't hit the ball on a 4-2-2. Another removal. Oh my god. I mean, this is just Chunter's drive now, isn't it? Horrific for the Orcs. Does re-roll there? Okay, wow. That's interesting, isn't it? So that does shut down the 4-2-2 to hit the ball. But down to 1 re-roll gives Kopecz some hope. Some tiny hope. Some tiny amount of hope. Throw the gobbo. Brilliant play, Christopher B. Unfortunately, when I say brilliant, of course, what I mean is absolutely terrible. Maybe, you know, it's just a do-si-do that he thought. Do you know what? Do you know what I think it was? I think it was to not get the Rogus fouled, right? Goes over. If he goes back, the Roger gets fouled, maybe. And at least, like, it's under threat and stuff. Whereas this way, he goes over here, all the Orcs have to go and chase him like idiots. Then he comes back, and then gets his Roger up. So he's doing a blockless block. No, it's not. It was a full block. Errata. I thought it was this one. Because they came in there and I thought it was this one. He's just scoring. Nah. Okay, well, I hate it then. I hate scoring there. Just go one over. But Chunter thinks he's going to go 2-0 up, doesn't he? The thing is, Chunter thinks he's going to go 2-0 up because he's lost his thrower. But this is just typical mad-ass Chunter, isn't it? This is just typical mad-ass Chunter. Like, you should absolutely just stall that out and go 1-0 up. I think. But Chunter's mentality is, I've done it once, I'll flip and do it again. And he might at the end of the day, like, you know, the thing is, if you're going to do that, I don't think you should have used the reroll on the line-out dodge, right? I think the line rat dodge was the problem there. With 2 rerolls versus 2, he's got a lot more of a point than doing it this way. But yeah, it was weird. That seemed a really easy stall for 1-0. Not a fan of that. But that's Chunter, innit? And also, like, you know, he plays more Skaven than me and is a better judge of these thin margins, right? So maybe that was the right thing to do. I can't really say I'm right and he's wrong. Just disagree. Agree to disagree. But maybe if I played, you know, 2,000 games of Rats, I'd do the same. Timeout. Outrageous. Gets a turn of stall for free. $5,000. Well, maybe 2,000 was an exaggeration. Maybe if I played like 100 game of Rats, maybe I'd come up with things. The thing is, Muldripster played how I'd play. And did pretty okay with Rats. So like, you know, not so much, right, PC? Like, you know, I'm being serious. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've played against Rats a fair bit, of course, but not too many, right? With 20 odd teams, I haven't played that many against them. So, you know, playing thousands of games with the team definitely helps. The problem is, of course, is that most of Chunter's games have been in progression, and they've mostly been versus really bad players. So, what a problem that all of the good players have is most of their games aren't versus good players. So, you know, sure, against the average guy on ladder, Chunter scores early and scores a game. He hasn't played that many games versus Diomed or Andri or Strider or Elyod. Though he did beat Elyod every time. You did play a lot, didn't you?
Fucking obsessed with Rats that you're about to go on a holiday and like you can't even fucking qualify with the team. You just decide to play more fucking Rats. What the fuck? Why the fuck would anyone play that much fucking Rats? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, like, you know, it's weird because you'd think people wouldn't be coloured by that, but they are. They're totally coloured by that. Like, even intelligent people who you'd think would be able to, you know, make the connection, don't, right? You have Dionysian and K-Fog, both of them, right, top players, and both of them were like, oh, you know, dwarves aren't that bad a matchup for Amazons. And it's like, no, that's because you're really good, and the people that you're playing aren't as good as you. And it's really weird that they just didn't, like, think of that, apparently. Like, that's the obvious answer why they personally didn't struggle against dwarves. Because you're way better than nearly everybody you play who has dwarves. If the only times they played against dwarves were, like, versus PC and Artemis, all of a sudden they'd think, oh yeah, it's a pretty bad matchup for Amazons, this, isn't it? But, you know, Elyod is talking about Chunter in that clip. Yes, he is, Mr. Greedy. He's absolutely talking about Chunter, yeah. Turn 7. The best thing he's got at the moment is a goblin toss. Unlikely to get better than that either, is it? Let's be honest. Unlikely to get better than that. So the main thing you want to do now is like do a mega bunker, making sure that you can hand it off to a goblin and a troll can throw it. Or just hand over the goblin now, right? Probably like a mega bunker over here. Maybe get one goblin forward. The one that gets forward for free. Get him forward. You might as well tonight, you're not going to win otherwise. Or draw, probably. Oh my god. Like if this was 0-0, you could not try it and not go 1-0 down, right? But now that you're 1-0 down, you're looking at losing, like almost certainly going to lose. Do you know what's great? That these big uns do the, like, give the finger to people, right? They wind up the finger to their opponents and then they get the taunt skill. How good is that? That's worked out fantastic. Oh, no doubt Chunter's putting in a scoring threat. It's not even a canoring threat, is it? It's very, very reasonable and viable. He's got a double rush, hasn't he? Yeah. Okay, nice. Nice work from Kopecz. Gets 2 scoring threats. What he doesn't have is the troll toss option. But at least the rogue is not getting near the balls. Even if it's a Lino, Chunter's for sure going to put somebody in range. Surely. Against no rerolls. Surely he's going to put something in range. Well, the stripper's already moved, so no. This is weird. This looks like he's doing a chain to move the mighty blowback, but it doesn't push him out of range. It's not so good, is it? Oh, it doesn't push him at all. Doesn't manage to chain. Do you shoot a play, guys? Lovely chain. Yes. Chunter like. Okay, well the toss is on, isn't it? And Chunter has not put in a scoring threat. Okay, well now the toss is not on. Decidedly not on. That's emphatically not a tossing. Not and it was even a broken arm just to make sure that he really couldn't toss him. Not only is he missing the rest of the game. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, he's still got a chance with this guy, hasn't he? Technically. It is a very chuntery game, yeah. You can 3 dice this, pow it, then hand off on a 5, jump over on a 5, dodge on a 3. Easiest touchdown of his life. With no rerolls, yeah. Yeah, it is a very chudder game, yeah. I mean, there's no score threat from Chunter, so it's pretty simple, isn't it? It is just 3 dice in, power in, 5 plus handoff, 5 plus jump, score. Animosity 100% of the time. Nah, I think he'll do the 5 plus handoff and then fail the jump. No, fail the rush, right? He'll fail the rush. He'll get the 5 plus handoff, get the 5 plus wait. Dude, you've got to try. You've got to try, man. He's going to foul the rover, I guess. Could 3D the wrestler. 1 goblin cancels, goblin and big and assist, and the tackler hits him. So it was a 3 dice on the wrestler. Well, at least he's not getting hit by a roger. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Going to assist with a mighty blow, I guess, and then foul with the gobble. Now Chunter's going to foul. Probably make another Kaz. Yeah, this gobble was here, wasn't he? KO fails. So the Orcs have been absolutely blasted off the pitch by rats. What a like there isn't a more typical Skaven game than this. God. Disgusting. 9 players, 2 of them are goblins. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I hate rats. I hate rats. The new Orcs would have probably done better, right? Because they'd have a mighty blow. They'd have been hitting with mighty blow. More mighty blow hits, more chances to get lucky. Mr. Throw would get a plus movement. Is he going to go for the surf on the blitzer? Probably got to surf the blitzer, haven't you? Yeah, Bucky, yeah. Could put a gutter under, couldn't he? Does and fails. This would capture the new rules, wouldn't it? Yeah, isn't he, Timmy? Really good. Really nice. But you know, the chain was nice, wasn't it? The chain was nice that he did. He could have just moved the line off first. I like moving the line off first. Can he? Oh, he can just we can walk around afterwards. Oh God. Never mind then. Never mind. He can just go around afterwards. 8 players, 2 of which are goblins. Don't like putting the gutter in there though. Just loudly. No, he's just gonna line cage. Yeah, he is. He is very, yeah. But it's a lot easier to outplay somebody when they've got 8 players on the pitch. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those weird games where the better player has got the dice and then they're really rough. It's really rough then, isn't it? Yeah, when Skaven outbash anybody, it's rough, and it's never that unlikely for them to, really, right? Even though, yes, they've got loads of AV8+, they always have a Roger and they always have a Mighty Blow Blitzer. Well, not always, usually have a Mighty Blow Blitzer. So, like, trading limited amount of hits is actually, that's completely fine for them. There's a surf on here, surely. But is he going to go for it? No. We haven't gone full Davo. That was a bit of a Davo surf there. Yeah, strength 5 frenzy mighty blow is a pretty good killing skill, yeah. Turns out. He outbashed me somehow, didn't he, in my game versus him? I took two removals on my driver, did nothing, and you just can't score then. Just sucks. Just sucks if rats get the removals. Not a lot you can do about it. Chun's column, hey. And it always activates. Oh dear. How does he do this? Instantly dub skulls. Honestly, he's probably best off just 6+ing in with a tackler, isn't he? Because this is a 75 in for a 1D. Could have 6+ed in with a tackle, look, with a 6. I think the 6+ tackling was best. It's just hard to do it, isn't it, in the game, is the thing. Maybe watching back, Kopecz would be like, yeah, the 6+ in was the best. But it's just hard to pull the trigger in the heat of battle. Like, the Goblin one was obvious, but it's only 75% in. And when he gets there, it's a 1D. So, go for glory, tackle in, pow him, and then ball in the crowd, goes back here, and you've got half a chance, right? It's the only real play he had. It sucks. It sucks to have to roll those dice, but you've just got to do it because your alternative is just losing. Yeah, you might as well just score. He's 2-0 up and can't lose, can he? He's the one out bashing them. He doesn't have to fear. He doesn't have to fear like hanging on. He's more likely to go 3-0 up. Unlucky KO rolls for Chunter, to be fair, but still he's massacred them. Yes, indeed, Jerry. Yeah. Flip me. Yeah, we could have seen that. We could have seen that, Jerry. But I think even Elyod would say this is over. Even Elyod, if he was here, would say this is over. Thank you, Elyod. Oh, brilliant. Well, it's not over, look. It's not over. He can score in 2, and then he can turn him over, and he can be 2-2, can't it? Just Kazdarat. It's not over. Anything can happen. He can rush, hit the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rush, hit the gutter, kill it. No. Okay, it's over. Chunter 3-turned, but then he got the a timeout to make it a 4-turn. Yeah, I really hate timeouts. Not the chocolate. They're quite nice, but in Blood Bowl, I hate timeouts. Yes, Hydra, yeah. Yeah. Kazzing a rat versus Chunter is just unbelievable. Now he's in Chun's column and he's getting stripped, isn't he? That's surely he's just gonna get stripped. He didn't even have to, by the way. He could just not even try to strip him. Or I could surf him. Yeah, he's gonna surf him, isn't he? Yeah. Ugh, how lame. Having fun, isn't he, Chunt? Yeah, he's gonna surf him. Fair enough, je leave. He does need the power though, doesn't he? He's got to put in like both gutters or 1D it. Yes, yeah. Yeah, no, he's going to try and surf him. No, he's going to try and surf him. Right, so he does the second one in. The problem with this is he doesn't have the gutter recovery, does he? But I guess he doesn't care. Jugs. There we go. He's short of play, guys. No, he's got this blitzer as well, hasn't he? He's just going to get it. Instantly. God, it must be nice to be Chunter, mustn't it? Just everything you do works. Zero adversity ever. God. Must be nice. But it was a nice play, wasn't it? It was a nice play. To be fair. To be fair, it was a nice play. But, boy, how does he have the dice as well. Yeah, true, Plo, true. Oh, he's just conceded. Well, fair enough, honestly. It was over. There's no reason to carry on. And I guess they're playing in the second game as well. They're playing the second game tonight, so it's 2-0 over. It's going to be 3-0. Fair enough. I mean, it really was over. Even Elyod said it was over. I think the rules of the tournament are, if Elyod says it's over, you're allowed to concede. If even Elyod says it's over, you're allowed to concede. Right, anyway, so there you go. Congratulations, Chunter. Commiserations, Kopecz. Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.
I am here.